lot done.
Good, man. Good. What's
in between raindrops?
We had a lot of raindrops as well, man. It was definitely a ton of rain. So hard to get any boating in, that's for sure. Who do we have here? Who am I seeing there? Let's see. I can't see my screen here. Hold on 1 second. Lance, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Jeff Williams in the house. Jerry McGuire, show me the money, man. Show me the money. What's going on, guys? Hey, anybody have a success story to share from the last couple of weeks? There's been a lot of things going on, and I want to talk about some like easy as sliced bread with the email marketing. Eddie, I know you got a success story, bro. I know you're driving, but.
Man, I'm watching the car behind me get pulled over and hoping they're not coming after me.
No way.
So
Seriously?
That's a success story. I don't know if you see them back there.
That's a huge success story.
They got the other guy. Had a VA closing with my wife Friday, and we've been working with those guys probably about a year and a half, getting their scores up and everything, and got done with the closing, and the wife just looks up at me and Faye and thanks us, and she's, I just cannot believe this is happening, and starts crying.
Wow.
Like, oh man, you got some of these folks that take us for granted so much.
Yeah.
They think, man, come on, like we bust our tails for you and you just barely say thanks. Then you got folks like that. And so then yesterday afternoon, Faye and I are sitting by the pool, and she texted us another thank you. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe we're in this house. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. It's like, okay. And the husband says, hey, anytime y'all are in the neighborhood, please come by. And I thought, okay, that's rewarding. So,
yeah, that's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Congrats, Eddie. And that's one of many, right? So it was a veteran that didn't think he could buy you worked with him for a year and a half?
Yep, year and a half, had to get their credit scores up. And just when we thought they were ready, they had like a $21 deal, ding their scores.
21.
And, they said, man, we didn't even know about that thing. And so, so there's a lot of ups and downs with them, but man, very rewarding at the end. So
excellent. Did everybody like reach out to like their, like what I call it, like triage, like your loans in process, loans approved, and look like last week saying, have a good weekend. It's just such an easy touch and such a non call to action, but to remind them of who you are, what you do for a living. It's kind of what I want to get into with the email marketing. So I'm just letting some people get in here, but so any other success stories they want to share? Lance, I know you got one, man. What you got, brother? Come on. Dude, you woke up this morning.
I'm just glad to be here right now. So I appreciate the opportunity.
We appreciate you, man. So where are you calling in from?
From Utah.
Utah. Excellent, man.
Yeah.
Good.
Trying to get things ramped up a little bit and trying to get some motivation. So I appreciate it.
Okay, cool, man. Well, I'm glad you're here, man. Absolutely. Lynn Goss, all the way from California. What is it? 6 o'clock over there? Oof,
it's
man.
Early, my friend.
Brutal. I appreciate you being here.
I was in Vegas this weekend. And
you were?
I'm still on the show at 6 a.m.
Did you win?
We did. We had a great time, actually.
Yeah.
Vegas is always fun.
Yeah, good. Martine says, step on it. Don't let them catch you. That's funny, man. That's funny. Some OGs in the house. So man, I do some marketing for a real estate agent out of Michigan, and I've known her for 20 plus years. And it's kind of funny. We're talking about it the other day, and she's the type of person that everybody said when I first started that you're a one-hit wonder. Like you'll do one deal with her, that's it. You're not going to do anymore. And Rick, I think you know who it is. I won't say any names, but out of Kalamazoo. So I've done business with her forever, and she's 25, 26 million a year. Big producer. She has 17 listings right now, I think. I mean, so it's no joke. And so two things. One, I wanted to share two stories with you guys. So she come at me and she's like, and she pays me to do the marketing for her, just so you guys know. So because she had a person that was doing a virtual newsletter that was like 5 miles long, and I'm like, nobody's gonna read this. Like, no, they may scan it. The big part that you're getting from this is that you're staying relevant, right? You're sending out this relevant thing that reminds people who you are, what you do for a living. Great stuff. With no call to action. There was no call to action on the whole thing. So I said, hey, why don't we start doing some email marketing and some other stuff? And so long story short, I started doing monthly emails for her, just monthly. And a lot of them wrap around a holiday. Now, here's what I would recommend. I don't like sending out emails right on the exact holiday because who else does that? Everyone. So like on Mother's Day, who sends out Happy Mother's Day emails? Everyone. So I did it the week of, just not on Mother's Day. Because why? Because it gets caught up in the junk. So I separate myself from the competition, if you will, of the people that are trying to get to her, to work with her. She calls me up and she's like, hey, we got exclusivity on this subdivision. And Martine, you'll love this. And Martine can share, he's got like what, 1,000, like between 3 different, or you're probably more than that now, but 1,000 different homes in 3 different subdivisions. Is that what that is?
Couple,
a lot going on. So what I did, she's like, I got exclusivity in this market for homes in this subdivision. There's like 40 homes and it's an affordability type thing. And I'm like, cool. And so I was like, well, and me, why don't I build a website around it? There was some really cool link box, which there was on the news. It was part of the Kalamazoo Association, like all this stuff. It was in one of the news channels. So I put that in there. I put all this income verification stuff, and I'll show you guys the link to, it's called Stanwood Crossings. And the reason I'm telling you this is because they're getting leads almost on a daily basis coming through this. And the leads they're getting are real. Like she's paid Zillow, she paid this other company, and she's like, this is just terrible. No one's calling us back. No one's having a conversation with us, all this stuff. So I built this website, and guess where I built it, Lynn? In Lovable, right? Like, so I took the time. I'm like, let me just put it together. I don't know what'll come of it. They're beside themselves because they're getting 1 to 2, like they're almost on a daily basis. They're getting somebody opt in. Simple question, name, email, phone number. Are you working with an agent? Yes or no? That's it. And then comments, simple stuff. So I built that out of Lovable. It took me, I don't know, like I can show you how many credits. Let's just see how many credits.
Is it like 30 minutes, Scott, from beginning to end?
So AI edits 45. So 45, not many. Message count. So credits used 73. Because I've made changes, to it since then. But so now I'm getting real leads of people and it's an affordability thing. And here's the link to it. And I just wanted to show it to you guys. I want to open your minds a little bit. If anybody wants help with this, just let me know, because this is where kind of like the huge deal goes. And that's not what I wanted to talk about today, but it came to mind because of the email marketing that I do for this person. So it's called Stanwood Crossings. StanwoodCrossings.com. Guess what? Was available because it's a new subdivision. So I bought that, tied it to the website, and now on a regular basis, they're getting leads come in for purchase business. How
did the builder not take his own name for his website?
I don't know that they think about stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I've Googled agents that I work with. They don't think about it.
They build homes.
They build homes. Exactly. Yeah. And Martine knows that. So he's got the marketing side of things. But so that's just one avenue. Another one that I did, the guy's beside himself. I want to show you guys this one. And he invited us to let's go back to the dashboard. He invited us to look at a home. It was a $2 million, beautiful. I can't wait till it's done, because I said, if you don't have a party here and invite me, I'm gonna kill your website. It's such a beautiful place. So here's his. It's Root Construction down here. So it's an amazing. He said, hey, why don't you guys come out? We're looking for a lender. I'm like, okay, cool. So Lonnie's there and I'm there, and I said, hey, what's your, and this is the very broad question. It's a tough one. And I would ask you this: what is your digital presence? And what do you think his response was? Not very, that's just not my thing. Martine, what does he do? Builds houses, right? So that's Root Construction, Florida. So I redid that for him. We put his plans in there. I said, man, Mike, we can add anything we want to this. And so he's stoked. He was paying for a website way more. He was paying way more than what he's paying for Lovable. And it's more robust. And he can make the changes within seconds of having the idea or having the new plan or having the breakdown of the stuff. So I wanted to share that with you guys. But the one thing that I wanted to say that's probably given her the biggest stay top of mind is email marketing. And my title was The One Email. And it's always the one email. Is anybody here doing email marketing on a regular basis that's not like automated and system like company driven? And no, you're not doing, Kathleen, you're not doing email marketing? Craig is?
Oh, company.
It's so it's unpersonal. It's just company generated. It's like so
I do a newsletter too, Scott.
You do? Okay. And so a newsletter. So was that Miss Underwriter? I think. Did I hear the voice? Okay, cool.
I do weekly tips.
Weekly.
So I'm not selling them. I'm just giving them tips every single week.
I love it. Love it. Very cool. Very cool. So when you get responses from it?
I do, because I do a free training and people register for the training, or sometimes, and I mean, like maybe once a month, someone might say, can you send me more information? But I like the fact that they don't unsubscribe. That's how I know that I'm doing what you know what I mean? Because you know how it is. You people subscribe, and then after you send them something, they unsubscribe. You're like, what the heck was that about?
Yeah. Because you're trying to sell them something. And 99% of the time, you're still going to get opt-out. So you can't listen to the 1%ers that opt out.
Yeah.
That's one thing you can't do. Dion, you were using a CRM that you mentioned, maybe it's 6 months or a year ago. You still using that?
I do, but Scott, I still don't know how to use it. So what I use it for is, Kathleen's cracking up. I don't, Kathleen, I have no idea how to use it.
No, I feel the pain because it's, it's a big, that's like a whole other business you have to learn,
Right.
It really is.
But you know what I use it for? And I'm so funny. I use it for storage, and I use it to send out free information. Okay. I have this kind of like workflow sheet, and I have another thing that I give away for free. And what I do is I just send it out and I say, hey, this is who I am. If you would like this sheet, reply back and say yes or no. And 4 to 5 times a week, people say yes, and I send it to them. And whoever just said hire it out, yes, I have an appointment with a company this week because I plan on giving them all of my busy work so that I could stop, because I have no idea how to use this software, and it takes me a long time to get in there and mess around with it.
Gotcha.
It's called Boho.
Boho?
Wait, is it called Boho? No. Is it called Boho?
So while you're looking that
up,
your
emails, Dion, they're really good because you share stuff that is, for loan officers for sure, like so valuable. So what you're doing is definitely working.
Dion, can you add me to the list so I can see them?
Say it one more time.
Can you add me to the list so I can see them?
Oh, absolutely.
I'd love to.
Is it called? No, it's called Biggin. I just made up a whole CRM that doesn't exist.
You did, man. This is Boho.
It's called Biggin.
Bigin.
Bigin.
Okay, cool. All right. Is anybody else who's doing? Craig, what are you doing? What are you using for your email marketing? I know Craig's got it dialed in, and I want to talk about Craig's thing with his emails, because he taught me this, and he uses something else to track the opens. Craig, what do you use?
I use something called BombBomb. It might be a little bit of a little pricey, but let's look at it, guys. I use a rusty razor blade to do surgery on your arm, or you're going to use a scalpel and a real nice surgeon to help you out. So I find BombBomb very strategic in what I do. What it gives me is this. I'll make this statement. I don't believe any of us should make any cold calls.
I agree 100%.
Zero. I mean, that's the stupidest thing in the world to do with technology nowadays.
Yep.
So with BombBomb, and maybe Scotty another time, I'm not prepared now, but I can share screens with you, show you what's going on. I get open rates that are excess of 35, 40% consistently, sometimes in the 60% range. These are not lists of 10 people. These are lists of anywhere from 600 to 15 or 1,600 people. So what it does is this. It allows me to send out an email And then I can go back in the intelligence of the email and figure out who's opened it up, how many times, the scoring system. So let's say you sent out, let's
All right,
say
so
Kathleen
guys,
sent
if
out-
you guys aren't paying attention to this is a big deal because this is what I was getting at. And Craig, did I set you up for this?
Of course,
Because I know you've been. Of course not.
as long as we've known each other, been doing it.
I know you started this like I don't know.
I'm more than happy to help
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
We're all family here.
Yeah.
So let's say Kathleen's sending out 723 emails, and let's say Kathleen got 48% open rate. So now she has almost 300 people to call. It's too many people to call.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to have conversations. I'm a big person of calling, and I think if you're not calling anywhere from 35 to 50 people a day, you're probably lazy.
Or don't like money.
It isn't that hard to make phone calls. So what it does is defines the list. So I've taken this list of whatever it is, 700, 800, down to about 300. And then I screen it down even further to find out who's opened up my email 3 or 4 times. And now it's down to about 15 or 20, and I target my emails on them. And if I send an email to Kathleen and she opened up a video, not just a regular email, a video email, and she opened it up 3 times, do you think she's going to know who I'm calling, who it is that's calling? Let's say I send an email to her on non-warrantable condos.
Mm.
And I'll put a question mark.
There you go.
Non-warrantable condos, challenge, question mark. And then I'll have a little verbiage down below, and I'll hold up a little sign that says, "Hey, Kathleen, this is Craig," and then go from there. But the point being is this now drills down and gives me who to talk to. And now I have a defined list.
What are you using for the opens? Because you've used the same thing forever. Like you've never swayed from that.
Yeah, well,
Or did you?
I'll send out something called broker tours. I send out in our area here.
Oh, that's right. You do the broker tours. We should do a
broker
class on
opens
that.
on the weekends.
Yeah.
And I'm in a super densely populated area of Los Angeles. So in my area in Redondo Beach, the broker opens on Thursday. There actually broker opens on Tuesday in a place called Palos Verdes, on Wednesday in a place called San Pedro, and then on Thursday it's Torrance, Redondo, and then Manhattan Beach. These agents are getting a minimum of 4 emails a week from me. Same list. But the information provided is very relevant to right there because it's pulled from the multiple listing service. So number 1, the information I give them is super accurate. 2, it's pertinent to their time of the day. 3, they don't have to go to a listing service to get the information. So they're always looking for it. How many of you have email lists where people call you and say, "Hey, Martin, can you get me on your email list?" That happens all the time. And I use video to do it. And video is not that hard to do, and it's not that difficult. I think people overthink it.
You want to do it? You want to do
every
it Thursday,
single one
Craig?
of us know how to do it.
You want to do it Thursday? You want to do it Thursday, Craig? You want to show what you're doing on?
Yeah. I gotta do it on Thursday.
Okay, cool. All right, I'll send you an email.
I'm going to the weeds here, so go
No. Because I think it's so valuable what you send them. I mean, it's kind of ties into the virtual broker open that we talked about last week. I mean, that was a big deal. Like that's huge. What Chris Swartz is doing, you're doing it virtually on twice a week, right?
I'm sending out 3 of them.
3 of them.
Actually, I'm sending out 2.
Okay.
There's probably 6 steps. What I'm doing though, too, systems that we have in here are replicatable no matter where you are. If in anything you build, you should try to build it so it's replicatable, easy for the next person to do and be able to teach and show what you're doing.
Love it. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Thursday would be Thursday would be amazing because I think that the tracking of your open. So does anybody not understand what he's saying? So like a lot of times a tracker will show an open, but they'll show that it opened it twice, 3 times, 4 times because they'll go back to it. They'll go back to it to reference what they opened, or they're just scanning the emails again because a lot of people use email as a task list. Okay, did I cover everything I need to do today? Or am I covering it? Like, so it's kind of like they don't ever get rid of anything. So it shows that they looked at twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And so those are the ones he's targeting is the one he's like, hey, he's not saying I saw you open my email 3 times, 4 times. He's just having a conversation knowing that they're fresh. He's fresh in their minds.
It isn't like I know that Kathleen opened up 6 times.
Right.
I'm not going to say, hey, Kathleen, just open up the email and start stalking her.
Right.
You know, it's like, and I do it really casually. I might say something like, hey, Kathleen, this is Craig. I've been sending you emails. I just want to get permission to get them. Is it okay to still send them?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a
Mm,
little subservient to her.
mm,
And then she go, oh yeah, by the way, I have a question about this.
mm.
That's all.
Too easy, man. Appreciate you, brother. Sean
Craig,
Hills.
are you?
Sean Chalice. Sorry, I don't know why I said Hills. I just saw the last one. Put H and I and L and like, I don't know what I did. You're muted, bud.
Need me?
Sean.
Craig,
Oh.
are you using it in a CRM too, or just strictly through BombBomb?
I run a couple CRMs. One of them is Zoho. So I use
Okay.
Zoho to feed in, feed out. And we'll take people out of our BombBomb list. So it's a list of like 500 people. And I'm noticing after like 6 weeks, no one's opening it up. That person's not open. I take them off the list. But why keep sending?
So if they don't open it, you get rid of them. So that
Get rid.
We-
You know,
okay.
a lot of
We
times
can hear
too,
you.
our stuff will fall into the spam folder or promotional folder.
Mm.
Be my partner in office, Michael. I'll send him an email, and sometimes my email will go to his email, but it'll go in a spam folder. So I'm not sure. It's really difficult to tune that up because all of us have the word loans or finance, so it kind of screws us up.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Hey, Scott, I'm here. I'm sorry.
All right, got you, brother.
You know, by the way, Craig, it's brilliant what he's doing is old school. But you know, one thing I would just take a back step is when you know, it's what they call a re-engagement campaign. It actually works really well, is taking your database and re-engaging them and asking permission to basically talk to them. And what I've gotten better at over the years, we used to send anywhere between 100 and 120,000 emails a week on when I was on the real estate side. And on the mortgage side, I really learned in the past probably 10 years is being strategic and being very methodical about sending emails to Scott, who likes to boat, who likes to go boating, you know, as opposed to sending Scott emails that, you know, like, and this goes back to Bon and also like, you know, Follow Up Boss and everything. When I first got in the real estate business 20 years ago, I worked in a town in Hoboken, which is a vertical town in concrete. They're all condos, and I would be, you know, and they said, oh, use these template emails, and they would send, don't forget to turn your sprinklers on and clean out your pool before the new year starts or whatever. And I'd be like, wait a minute, people in my town don't have sprinklers, they don't have pools, you know. So for years, we had to actually create our own email campaigns. The easiest one I could tell you to do is go into Claude or go into ChatGPT and say, hey, create me an email campaign for my audience based on the Hallmark calendar. So that basically the Hallmark calendar has an email for almost every day, but it's not the standard, hey, you know, I wanted to say Merry Christmas again, or I want to say this. It's kind of like, hey, I want to say, like, if you have, like, I specialize in physicians and doctors, there's an actual day called Hospitalist Day. So I sent an email to about 75 hospitalists. I got back 4 responses saying, oh my God, thank you so much. By the way, I'm buying a new place.
That's the whole point.
You know, it's super, you know, and it's super easy to do it nowadays where you can create audiences in your database and then have specific campaigns set up and written, you know, literally the Chat GPT will do it for you and write the campaigns. And if you use like a GHL, you could say to GHL, hey, go to the AI in there and say, hey, create these campaigns for me. And then you just check them before. By the way, one note to self, make sure you CC yourself on all the emails that go out, because I've been in the situation where I'm playing golf and I was in a sand trap and my buddy said, hey, Sean, I just got your email. And it's about, and I didn't even know what the hell it was about. So I couldn't even respond to the guy, which was kind of embarrassing. So just
awesome.
You know, email marketing basics.
It's if you just do email marketing that's personal and upbeat and exciting, it's not tied into the actual holiday, because it gets pushed. Like, how many emails we get yesterday, right? How many text messages we get? Like, every company you've ever subscribed for sent you a text message saying, you know, like, why do they do it? So that you remember what they sell. How many people bought something yesterday from an email? Top of mind. That's it. They're like, hey, got a special on shoes, got a special on this, got a special on that, got a special on this. Like, you don't have to, like, Craig, you don't have to say anything about selling or buying or investing or nothing. You just got to be relevant. Make sure your signature says what you are and who you are. That's it.
Scott, if you want to have some fun, take right in your Chat GPT. Hey, create email campaigns based on Dan Sullivan's methodology. marketing, direct mail marketing.
Okay.
And
2 real estate agents or something. You put in who you're sending it to.
No, put in Dan to create an email campaign directed toward mortgage loan officers that specialize in VA loans using Dan Sullivan's marketing and strategies and campaigns. By the way, if you don't know who he is, he's like a copyright wizard he's like the granddaddy.
So hey Sean, isn't he the one that used to fire the bottom 25% of his staff?
Yep.
Is that
fire the bottom 25
every year
and fire the bottom and the top 10?
Fire
the top 10 because they were the most expensive. And it's true. I did it for years. The people that squeak the most are the biggest pain in the ass. They cost you the most money.
So true. Yeah, the one that I'm doing for the real estate agent, almost 34% open rate out of 740 people. Huge. Like just stay invisible. 17 listings, 26 million in production, real estate. I mean, right? I mean, Martine, that's a big, I mean, in a market that doesn't have huge loan sizes. I mean, that subdivision's 200,000. So some of you guys do one loan. And, yeah.
This group is so fucking awesome. Like there's so much information that happens in here. Like it's crazy. Like that people don't get on here and just come on to learn something.
I like
there's just
groups,
so much stuff to be like handed out across so many different ways to do it. We all do it different, but just a little bit from each person is just amazing. Thank you, Scotty.
No, thank you, brother.
Agreed. That's like, I say that all the time. I can't imagine why people wouldn't make the effort to get on this call and learn what other people are doing. So thank you for doing it.
Yeah, of course. Never stop. Like, so I learn as much from you guys or more. Actually, I learn more from you guys. You just don't know it. I hear, cause like I always say, we're in different places in the river. Yeah. You know, we're on the same river. We're in different places. So I hear stuff and I go, ooh, that was really like the virtual listing broker open.
Yeah.
Like what? 7 years he's been doing it. Does it work? I don't know. 45, 50 million. He takes summers off and goes paddleboarding. I don't know. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Does email marketing work? Yeah, that works too. Do phone calls work? Yeah, that works too. Do text messages work? Does social media likes, comments, and happy birthdays work? Yeah, that works too. Am I spending any money doing it's so inexpensive to send an email. And you go to ChatGPT and you put in there, hey, I literally will tell it, hey, the day after Mother's Day, I don't want to be caught up in the Mother's Day clutter or Memorial Day. I don't want to be caught up in all the emails that come out. Write me an email that has to do with this week, and then I'll schedule it for tomorrow, Wednesday, to go out that's not cluttered with thousands of business type emails that's personal to the time of year and the day for Memorial Day. Will I get more opens or less opens? Because who's really looking at their emails on Monday, the Memorial Day? Like very few. They're checked out with their family, you know? Everybody's out, nobody's in school, nobody's working for the most part. And so you guys said something about the what was the
Walmart calendar?
Well, yeah, the Walmart calendar. So there's crazy
Hallmark.
Hallmark. There's crazy holidays too. Like if you look up crazy holidays, most days have more than one you can pick from. Like don't do the dishes day. If you want to send something out, you're like, I don't know what to send. Go to crazy holidays, look up crazy holidays, and you'll find every single day of the year, there's a holiday.
Yeah, we used to do coaching with agents, and they would say, "Oh, I want to do marketing, I want to do email, and I want to do my Facebook, and I want to do my text messages and Instagram and and that." And I would say, "Do you realize that Apple only has one real product?
Apple, right?
They have their OS. That's it. Everything else, Amazon has one product. It's AWS. If you just use one big stick and got good at it." I worked on a committee for a dog shelter, and a woman said, "Oh my God, our newsletter is the best, has the best return rate on anything we do." I go, "Well, what else do you guys do?" She goes, "Well, nothing else. We just use that." I'm like, "Well, of course it's the number one."
Yeah,
that's right. I go, once you like with Claude nowadays, once you get that piece automated, then you just bolt on another one, then bolt on maybe the direct messages on Facebook or something, creating custom audience and talking to people that way.
Right.
But start with the first one and get good at it, and don't drop it and replace it. Keep doing it. it's an and world, not an or world.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Any final words before we head on out here for the day? Anybody going to Gulf Coast Jam? Oh,
Where is that?
Panama City Beach.
Oh,
Yeah, I get to see Posty.
nice.
Posty and Company. Yeah, Keith Urban.
Are you driving? Will you
Yeah,
drive there?
yeah. It's like 4 hours, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. So we're gonna be up there. That'll be a good time. Cooper Allen. You guys know Cooper Allen? Man, he's new guy that I watched come up from like 1,000 views on TikTok. Now he's got 11 million. Like just so cool to see these guys. Yeah. All right. So Craig's going to be on Don't Miss Thursday. You guys are going to love this, what he does. It's so simple. Craig, how many vacations you take this year? How many vacations you take this year?
I've been gone a month and a half so far this year. I'm looking at something maybe where we do what they call slow travel.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go to, I'll go to Portugal later this year, but we're thinking about buying a place in Portugal. Maybe I'll go to Portugal and Spain for a month, or maybe go to Monopoly, Italy, and stay in Italy there and use it as a base camp and stay there for a month and then travel and keep things going around. So
that doesn't suck.
I'm a few moons older than most of you guys, but the point being is that last year I was gone 2.5 months out of the country. And I was gone in April. Yeah, I was in Vietnam in April with the company and got back in early May. And I think in April I did maybe 4 or 5 mil in biz.
Why are you so stressed, man?
I'm tired from yesterday. Heavy workout.
You talk with so much
No,
stress.
we had a great
I'm
time yesterday. It was fun.
Yeah, good for you, brother. Always have enjoyed you being here, man. So yeah, just follow what Craig's doing. Like what he's doing on Thursday.
I'm just
follow what Craig's doing. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, but what you're doing is working. So don't change it. Don't sit down on webinars and go, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try that.
Don't overcomplicate it.
Right. Don't overcomplicate it. So
it's like playing golf. Everyone's telling you how to swing it. Just enjoy it.
Just close your eyes and swing, baby. That's right. All right, guys. Have an amazing day. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And we'll see you Thursday.